What's up, guys? So you guys asked for a tutorial, so here it is. Well, I can't do a whole lot of them, but I know enough to teach you guys. Some of my flares, there's no prerequisites. You guys don't have to work out or anything like that. But there's some workouts I'll mention later on in the video that you can do to help you with your flares. Also, I go clockwise, which means that I kick with my right leg, and you guys can see here that my right side's lifted up. That's to help distinguish which way I'm going. But if you go counterclockwise, just think opposites, or you guys can always check out other tutorials. I can only teach you guys so much. And yeah, if you guys really want to learn flares, I think a big tip I can give you is that you should learn from a bunch of other tutorials, not just me. And yeah, that's about it. Alright, so the first part of the flare is you need a good swing. And this is different from a kick because you want to have control over it. Alright, so this is a kick. And this is the swing. So the difference between a swing and a kick is that a swing has more control, and when doing flares, control is something that you really need because you have to always keep the rhythm so you can have continuity in your flares, I guess. So like I stated before, when doing a flare, you cannot start too high. You need a good swing, and you need to keep your arm stiff. Also, you want to maintain control. All control. That's all you need for your first part of the flare. Alright, so the second part of the flare is you need to kick towards your ear. Yeah, it sounds scary because you might kick your face, but if you follow these instructions, hopefully that won't happen. No promises. So, when I mean kicking towards your ear, I mean when you come around, once you have this leg, you want to try to bring it up towards your ear. So, here's a demonstration. So, another thing is, when trying to get your full flare, you want to counterbalance yourself because you can have all your weight in front of you. And to counterbalance, you want to slightly lean back as you flare. And the last part of the flare is you have to learn how to transition the body. And this is probably the most difficult part in the flare because if you cannot keep up with the rhythm, you normally fail. So what I mean by transitioning is your arms. And your arms play a major role because this is how you're going to distribute or transition the weight from in front of you to behind you, or behind you to in front of you, whichever. So to do that, when flaring, you get your left leg, right leg, you switch, and once you're in the air, in the middle of the air like this, like that, you want to bring your left leg underneath the right. So you're up like this, left leg goes underneath the right, and you have to around you. How does that work? I'll show you. So the flare, once you get right here, you want to bring your leg underneath your right and your right arm over. Like that. So, one more time. So, if you guys can practice this, that'll pretty much get you your first flare. So, if the flares are still hard for you, just doing one flare, there's 3 workouts that I think help a lot with flaring, and that's what they are. I don't know the names for it, but yeah, just follow along. You guys will get it. It's pretty easy. Alright, so the first one is, I don't know, leg twists, I guess. And what you gotta do is, you lay down on your back, put your hands underneath your butts, and you can twist your leg back and forth. So something like this. So that's pretty much the first one, and what that does is it helps you, get the movement down, the swinging down. I hope it gave you a lot of control, and you guys can really do it as many times as you want. The second one's much more difficult, and what you gotta do is it's kind of like a push-up, but you want to keep your body off the ground. So something like this. You can lift your entire body up and hold yourself like that. You kind of want to do push-ups like that, and this helps you keep your body off the ground and flaring. So I don't know, demonstration. If you can't tell, it's really hard for me because I don't practice it too often. But that's another one. And the third one is to practice flaring from the ground, from sitting down. And you do this by sitting down like this and flaring up from here. So start off, you want to keep your left, and then your right. So you pretty much do just pretty much a flare from here, pretty self-explanatory. So how it looks like is something like this. It's really quick, but it'll help you with the transitioning your weight. So, alright, one more time. I'll go over it again really slowly so you guys can keep up. Once again, left, right, and over. One more time. That's about it. So if you guys practice these workouts, practice the movement and all that, you guys should be able to get one flare down. If you have questions, leave it down in the comment below, and I'll try to answer them. And yeah, stay subscribed, guys. And subscribe if you're not already. Also, I'll be uploading part 2 probably, because in this video I'll probably teach you how to get down one flare, maybe 2. In the next video I'll try teaching you guys transitions like flare into windmills or windmill to flares, and probably other ways to help you get numerous flares down. And once again, this is how my flares look like.